So I've got 3 songs in the works in the studio, just need vocals laid down on them. And I'm starting to work on a new project, so I really just got to wrap this other one up. It's really just 3 singles, not really related to each other. Yeah. Just instrumentals with vocals, nothing extravagant. I had planned to do and release a 420 song for the month of April, but the month of April was just crazy, chaotic, busy. I loved it, it was worth it, but I didn't get to do what I set out to do, among other things. I was able to accomplish some really high-end goals, going out of state, setting up and going through with Juggalo Night Orlando, which is looking like it was just the first. It looks like there's going to be another one in the coming months, probably June, looks like, mid-June. It's going to be exciting. I'm already excited, and I've got a lot of, foundation work laid down already out of the way. I know what paths to take, how to really kickstart it. So I had planned to, write, record, and release a 420 song for the month of April for my Patreon subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me and getting me through these last couple months. It really helps just to even have people watching, confirming that what I'm doing is not just going unnoticed, So that's pretty comforting. But that being said, it also puts the fire under my belly. A day that I don't touch my instrument or don't record something that I feel like I'm falling behind a little. So it keeps the fire under me. So, I'm not slacking off too hard. That being said, with all the workload, with going out of state, going to the Dark Carnival Games convention, and coming back and, settling back in, it's been still pretty hectic. But finally coming out of the end of it, still working on, the very beginning, plotting for the Juggalo Night Orlando June. Gonna start looking into venues, trying to confirm some of the beginning stuff there. A lot of it I do luckily have out of the way already. A lot of it's just gonna come natural, and a lot of it's just gonna come from a lot of promotion. But so right now, the last couple of days, I've actually been working on a storytelling album, and it's really just what resonates with me. I've been thinking about it for months, considering the ideas, what progression it's going to take, but it's looking like it's going to be, it's a secret, but a Dungeons and Dragons type storytelling album, beginning to end, not necessarily, trying to free the princess who's captured by a villain. That's like one of the early concepts of it, but I think that's just too cliche. It's going to have its own, lessons to be learned from it, its own individual story that I'm going to do my best to make it quality work. But at the same time, it's just going to be a fun storytelling, instrumental, rhythmic. I'm hesitant to call it rap because some of it's going to be, harder hitting vocals, my style. But my style also includes and incorporates a lot of rap, rhythm, and poetry, to put it classily. Well, so that's what I've been working on, and looks like I've got the instrumentals that I'll be using. So from here, it's a matter of really composing the story, fleshing it out, and then writing, the actual rhyming patterns, the script, basically. I've also considered it's kind of a higher end goal. I think it'll take a bit more support and a lot of promotion on my end, and seeing what all works out, what connections I can make in the direction. But I'm considering, once the story's fleshed out, maybe while I'm doing the recording, incorporating someone who does art to do kind of a comic book style fleshing out of the story. So as you read along, through the comic strips or script or however it's going to read out, you can go along with the music. It might be on a website, something you can scroll down. That's a new idea. But so that's where I'm at right now. Other than that, I've really just been accomplishing some other goals. I have been lucky as hell to have met Psychopathic Records in February, and then the next day met ICP individually, just the two clowns, and Legendary, by the way. And then about 10 days ago in Detroit, met Psychopathic Records again. Each of them just good people, just good people. Actually had a conversation, just chilling, sat down, No, I was standing up, but they were sitting down. Just got to talk for a minute to each of them, and that was just real as it gets. Very, very fulfilling experience. And got to chop it up with my boy Light. That was good fun. Exchange some music and some local news. What's going on in each of our music world and stuff. And then just today, May 1st, I just got off of a Skype video chat with my bass playing hero, Ryan Martini. What can be said? Just amazing. He's a good guy, good teacher, taught me some new techniques. We talked about evolution. It was great and plenty more, but I respect his privacy enough to not talk about any of the rest of it. But I'm just very fulfilled, very busy, loving it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Wouldn't trade it for all the money in the world. Um, Anyone who knows me knows, money ain't why I'm on this planet. So it's all really just working out. And, a piece of advice I keep finding people around me need to hear, seems like that seems to be helping them, and seems necessary for where they're at. A lot of people is just let everything unfold. Like, I feel like there's an author writing the story, and when I'm on the same page as the author, or trying to be, then things just work out. Things fall into place. I witnessed it countless times on the road trip up state and back, and highly recommend it. So it's everyone's got their own way of looking at it. I don't want to use the God word, and everyone's got their own way of looking at it, and that turns some people off the idea completely, just hearing the word, and then that everyone forms their own idea. So it really just feels to me like there's an author writing the story that I'm a part of. I'm not always the main character. Sometimes I'm a support character, and the focus really shifts to what's going on in someone else's life, and I just become a support character. It's totally fluid, and I enjoy it. It's part of the reason why I'm here. Um, but just let some things go. If you're lost in thought, worrying about something, fear, let it go. It's healthier for you mentally, psychologically, and physically. You can't really manifest what you're trying to if you're holding on to the fear of what else might happen. That's my own little, advice on it, but that's just where I'm at. Just want to give you guys a heads up, you ladies as well. I want to give a special shout out to my friend Jen, my sister Tara, and my boy Twitchy, Mike Beasley. Thank y'all for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you another time. More updates coming soon. I will do my best not to be slacking off so damn hard, and be posting more update videos and show you some of the sneak peeks. Actually, very shortly, I'll release my most recently recorded work. It's not the 420 song that I had been planned on, but it's a re-updated version of some very older work I did that sounds much more mature, very hashed out, very professional, not the work in progress it once was. So I think that'll be fun for you. And, as with my work, it's poetry with loud music behind it. Sometimes yelled, sometimes rhythmically put gently or whatever. But I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.